Ladies, I am here tonight on the show to do Dynamite Recap. All right, so this show, it was pretty match after match after match. A lot of good matches on this show. We start off with CM Punk and the Acclaim Max Caster. Great match, man. Back and forth. CM Punk did what, a tombstone pug or a power driver or whatever how that was. Then he won with the submission. But hell of a match, man. There was a spot there where Matt Caster had CM Punk on the ropes, and he went on the other rope, on top of the rope, and across hit Nieder him right in the face or in the head. Pretty damn good match, man. And then Punk after the show said, or after the match said, he got interviewed by Tony Schiavone, and he said, "Before my time's over in AEW, I will be world champion." So yeah, we'll see what happens. But right now, obviously, we got the feud with Cowboy, Adam Cole, and Adam Page. That's still going on. Next we got another good match. Jay Lethal versus John Moxley. Another great match. John Moxley wins it at the end. Jay Lethal was crying after the match. They made him. I guess they're trying to say that he really cared about that match because he started off shaking his hand and all like sportsmanship, and then after the match he was crying. John Moxley was the one that extended. They shook hands, but yeah, they made it look like it really affected him to lose, and he looked like he was crying and everything. Then we get FTR versus the Gun Club, and in this match, in the middle of the match, Wardlow interferes. He tries to interfere. He enters the arena. MJF is doing commentating. And Wardlow tries to get in. At first, he starts beating up with the security guards. Fucking power bombs went through the fucking table. Eventually, they get to him and they kick him out of the building. And FTR's kind of like after the match, they're kind of like pissed. They're like, "What the hell?" I don't know. FTR looking like baby faces right now. The Gun Club look more like the heels in that match, and FTR looked like baby faces. And then after the match, they're kind of pissed off at MJF for that. They had a promo backstage where they tell him, "We're friends with you, but we're also friends with Wardlow." So yeah, kind of interesting where FTRs are right now. They seem like they're torn between MJF and then Wardlow. They're making them kind of look like baby faces. And then after that, we have Chris Jericho and backstage doing an interview with the Jericho Appreciation Society, and they're pretty much saying how Santana Ortiz and Eddie Kingston and are gone. They're never coming back. They do the thing. They go through the curtain. They're not here, and then they have to fight Jack Hager. Look through the other curtain, and they're standing right there in the backstage here. They start beating the hell out of Chris Jericho and Jack Hager and all of them. The Jericho Appreciation Society. They beat him up in the backstage. They bring him out to the ring, and they're beating him up. And then all of a sudden, Jack Hager comes out of nowhere. I don't know, and then he just starts beating them up. He just starts beating up Santana Ortiz and Kingston, and it made them look like pendejos, like weak because. They started the assault, they started attacking them, and then all of a sudden they have Jake Hager turn the tables, and before you know it, Jericho has the baseball bat, and they're being the hell out of Ortiz, Santana, and Kingston. It's like, made them look like pendejos, man. You should have given Santana, you should give Ortiz, Santana, and Kingston the fucking shine here. They made them look like pendejos the way they just made them look stronger. Now I guess they see more future with the Jericho Appreciation Society. But I don't know, man. After that made Santana Ortiz and Eddie Kingston look like pendejos. The way they surprised them backstage and attacked them, but then at the end they got beat up by the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. I don't know, whatever. Then we have Wheeler Yuta in another great match versus Bryan Danielson. Great match. William Regal doing commentating. Man, Wheeler Yuta, man, it seems like he might be the next person to join Bryan Danielson, William Regal, and John Moxley, man. Great match again. And then at one point, Wheeler Yuta spits at Daniel Bryan's face before Daniel Bryan beats him. But great-ass match, man. Great-ass match, man. And then we have Adam Cole and the Red Dragon, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly do a fucking promo where it's I don't know what happened, if he messed up his lines or what happened. But fucking Kyle O'Reilly, like he's like, what was I talking about? What was I saying? I gotta take a seat, and he literally just sits in the ring. I don't know if he legit forgot his lines. I don't know what the fuck just happened, man. But yeah, man, they're just fucking talking, and then Adam Page shows up, and it's obviously 3-on-1, but he starts beating the hell out of them. Adam Page does, and then Jurassic Express comes out with Christian, and they beat the hell out of them. So we're probably gonna get another match with Jurassic Express and Dread Dragon, and then another match with Adam Cole and Adam Page. We'll see what the hell happens. Next, we get let's see here. Oh, we get the debut of Tony Storm versus the Bunny. Good match. Tony Storm obviously wins her fucking debut match, whatever. I'm sorry, I hate some of these are not surprises because the social media spoils everything. Tony Khan spoils it himself by saying we got a fucking a woman debuting. He says it on Twitter. Why did you so let it be a surprise, man? Jesus Christ. We get more on Nella Rose and Vicky Guerrero. They're building up to a feud with Thunder Rosa. They both get separate interviews, and then during the night, Thunder Rosa and then Nalga Rose, whatever. And then we get the main event: Darby Allin versus Andrade. Good match, man. This is the main event. It was a good match. I don't know why the fuck they literally write the whatever. I'm trying to read the card, but they fucking like. I wish they could just fucking put the matches. I'm just trying to not forget the matches, but they fucking write paragraphs. Like, I watched the show. You don't have to explain to me what the fuck happened. I just want the matches, so I don't skip any match. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man. Ends up the Private Party ends up interfering. Then the Hardy Boys interfering. It's a clusterfuck, and the show ends with the Jeff Hardys, Darby Allin, and Sting standing tall, and Andrade and Private Party, and the fuck getting their ass beat up. Hardy gave a Swanton Bomb, and that was pretty much the end of the show. By the way, Andrade did win the match, but yeah, at the end, Darby Allin, the Hardy Boys, and Sting standing tall, and that was pretty much the show. It was a good show, a lot of good matches with Jon Moxley, Jay Lethal, CM Punk, and Max Caster, Bryan Danielson, and Wheeler Yuta. A lot of good matches, man. Darby Allin and Andrade, even the FTR and Gun Club, with Warlow showing up. A lot of good stuff tonight. A lot of good matches. Good show. Not as crazy as last week, right? With that fucking crazy match where fucking Jeff Hardy ended up going backstage and fucking doing a Swanton Bomb in the backstage on the fucking off the fucking roof or on the fucking table. But it was a pretty damn good show. Good show. All right, everything Jim want to say is thank you. By the way, the WrestleMania preview. I don't really do previews anymore, but if you want to see a preview, it was on the Blaze McCoy show today. WrestleSense. I missed like the first 20 to 30 minutes, but then I show up and I do the Ring of Honor and then the WrestleMania preview. So if you're interested in a WrestleMania preview from me, my opinions, go check that out because I am not doing one here.